Hey, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me first start off by singing happy birthday to one of my biggest supporters over here. I said one of my biggest supporters. Okay. And everybody, if y'all get a chance, please, when y'all see her, just tell her happy birthday. Okay. She supports so many of us here on YouTube. And who am I talking about? Our sis, Hypnotic Touch. Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Hypnotic Touch. Happy birthday to you. And many, 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 many more. Happy birthday, boo. This is your day. Enjoy your day. Okay? Hey, Tidal Wave. What's up, baby? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hey, Emmanuel. Good afternoon, and thanks for my roses. Thank you. Thank you. Shout out to everybody that's here. Thank you guys for coming in. Listen, y'all, we got some things to talk about, okay? So I'm gonna get in here. I'm gonna say what I say in the beginning. I ain't go, y'all know cause I ain't gonna keep y'all over here for a long time. But I got some things to say, okay? I got some things to talk about. Is it okay? Can we talk? Can we talk? Okay, I know it's after Independence Day, the 4th of July. Y'all been popping firecrackers and popping cans of beer and all of that stuff and cracking open that Henny and all of that stuff all night. But can I get a few moments? My channel is like a little commercial break. It ain't a whole lot of us over here. So we ain't got to worry about that. We can pretty much say whatever the fuck we want to say over here because everybody, you know what I mean? We don't get hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of folks over here watching us at one time. You know what I'm saying? I do appreciate y'all, okay, making sure that your girl get at least 100 views. Because when I tell y'all the beef sector was doing me some kind of way, y'all, beef sector was doing me some kind of way. And I know y'all say, well, bitch, don't you be out here at the motherfucking sectors? Tell them motherfuckers to come and watch your ass because you not fighting with nobody over here. So fuck you. Okay? You trying to keep yourself, people out here, they trying to start fights with you. They be saying BBW bitch. And then you be like, I'm gonna act like I don't hear these motherfuckers. All of this kind of stuff. Hey Nova, what's up, baby? What's up? Hey, Jasmine. What's up, baby? they out here, they trying to start some shit with you. They trying to bring some traffic your goddamn way. You know we want to hear your ass cuss and cuss their ass out and fight and all of this shit. But nah, you want to keep on saying, I ain't saying nothing. I ain't saying nothing. Hey, diggle my boo. Hey, Hypnotic Touch. I say happy birthday to you, boo. Let me just sing it real quick, real quick. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Hypnotic Touch. Happy birthday, boo, to you. And many, 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 many more. Happy birthday. And thank you for all your love and all your support that you do to me over here, okay? Hey, cool ass chick. What's up, baby? Good afternoon. May I spend time with you, just Krista? Yeah, you meet up on the panel? Sure. Right. Happy birthday. Okay. That's why I told y'all. Put some, tell our girl happy birthday. But yeah. So I do appreciate, y'all coming through and making sure that I get at least 100 views. That's what I'm talking about. Don't do me like that because I ain't out here fighting with nobody beef sector. Don't do me like that. Don't do me dirty. Y'all know I still come through. Even though I ain't fighting with folks, y'all know I still come through and hit y'all panels, say a little something, different things. You know what I'm saying? You know, get the crowd a little agitated. You know, as soon as I hit y'all goddamn link, y'all know some of these motherfuckers, their draws go straight up in the crack of their goddamn ass. You know, the inside of their asses start itching like a motherfucker. They be like, oh shit, this bitch. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate the beef sector coming through and making sure that I get at least 100 views. Okay. Some of y'all bigger YouTubers, y'all was like, motherfucker, 25 of y'all get over there and click that crazy bitch's goddamn link because we don't want to hear that shit from her. Okay? Click her goddamn link, even if you don't watch the goddamn video. Make sure she get 100 goddamn views over there to shut her ass the fuck up. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, and I appreciate it. Shout out to everybody that has been supporting my channel. Just know you are appreciated. You're not taken for granted over here. Okay. You could be watching anybody else. You could be giving anybody else some of your time. You welcome, boo. Yes, it's Cancer season. And if you know anything about Cancers and Sagittarius, we fucks with Cancers. Okay. Now, when we got a Cancer as a friend or a close family member, we tend to be a little protective over them as a Sagittarius. Okay. So most people know when there's a Sagittarius and a Cancer friend, watch the fuck out because that Sagittarius is subject to show the fuck out on your ass if you bother their Cancer friend. Okay. It is what the fuck it is. Okay. It's just how it go. Yeah. You know, Sagittarius, you know, we a little cuckoo. We're a little twisted to the side. You know, we're real friendly. We nice. We loyal as a motherfucker. Okay. But sometimes our thought pattern and the way that we see things be a little twisted, you know, to the left. But it's okay. It's okay. We'll mean no harm. Look at tidal wave, Lord. Okay, let me get back to it. But thank you guys for supporting my channel. Shout out to those of you who thumbs me up and share me out. Okay. Just know that you are appreciated. Just know when I say a prayer, because I pray for my whole YouTube channel. I don't care how you support me. Okay. As a Leo, I'm laying you out about all my friends. Okay. That too. See, I don't play about my friends, period. But you know, I you know, yeah. That part. But just know those of you that thumbs me up and share me out, I see a special prayer just for you. I ask God to work things out in your favor. Okay. I don't have to know what you're going through. It's not a necessity. I just ask him to work it out in your favor, whatever the decision is. Okay. Long as it's not against me. It might be your car note, your rent. It might be a job. It might be something for somebody that you love in your family, your children, grandchildren, hell, a close neighbor, or just a good friend. All right. God, work it out in their favor. Do it for them, Lord. You know what it is. Okay. That's what I ask God to do just for you. Because if you can do that little extra something for me by sharing me out and thumbsing me up, I can say a little extra prayer for you. Okay. And let me tell you something about me. I know how to get a prayer through. Huh? I know how to get a prayer through. I got some testimonies around me. All right. And don't be afraid. Listen, can I just say something? And we're gonna get on to we're gonna get down to the bullshit. Okay. But right now, let me just tell you something. Don't be afraid if you're going through something and you come to YouTube for whatever reason, or you got you a nice little posse here on YouTube that you confide in, that you share different things with and different things. Don't be afraid to ask some of them to pray for you. Because let me tell you something about YouTube. It's some praying people here on YouTube. Huh? It's some praying people here on YouTube. Everybody here on YouTube, and I'm about to take it one step further. Everybody in the beef sector ain't demons and devils. Okay? Can I just tell y'all that? Ask me how I know. Ask me how I know. I've been here a long time. I've been here a long time. And there's some people right here. Tidal wave, I'm talking what I know. Okay? It's some people right here that found out that I had some stuff I was going through. Oh my God, you put my name in the title. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And thanks for my roses. It's some people right here that when they found out I was going through, they prayed for me. Now, all of them, maybe they didn't tell some of y'all that they was praying for me because they ain't want y'all to feel some kind of way. Bitch, I know the fuck you ain't praying for her. We don't like her. We don't like her. You know, she don't know me, but I don't like her. I wish you would again. But they went somewhere in their secret closet and said, Lord, whatever Jess Crystal going through, work it out for her. Whatever her loved one is going through, work it out. You got this, Lord. You know, I don't really like this bitch. I'm on the verge of dropping this bitch as a friend. I don't even like her in the chats. All types of shit was going on. But they said, Lord, work it out. And I got some people in my life that's close to me that because of the prayers are right here on YouTube. My loved one is here. My loved one is out here doing their thing. Okay? Traveling, doing everything. Because of some people right here on YouTube prayed. Okay? They prayed. Now, I know it's some fucked up ones out here. I understand. I get it. I get it. It is. It really, really is. And okay. We get it. We got it. Got it. But we not talking about them. We talk about their asses enough. Okay. We give them enough goddamn shine. We realize that they shake hands with the devil all day from morning, noon, and night. They really, really think they got a good deal going on with the goddamn devil. Ain't that a bitch? Blessings always be upon you. Always. Thank you. Can't separate white tea from reality. Right. It's some motherfuckers out here that really think they got a good damn deal going with the goddamn devil. The devil got their asses so goddamn blinded and tricking the fuck out of them on a daily. That is sickening. It's the motherfuckers that really, really think that the devil got them. They really, really out here performing and doing some shit for the devil. And they think at the end of it, Satan got them. Are you fucking kidding me? And we not talking about people. I know some of y'all like, oh, what is they, 2, 3, or 4? No, we talk about motherfuckers 40 and 50s and 60s and 30s and 20s and them kind of people that's old enough to know better. Old enough to know that if you put enough bad energy out here, bad energy is coming back to you. And let me tell you something else to be careful of. Okay, now we're gonna be all over the place, but we're gonna pull back around. Let me tell you something else that's real, real dangerous. Some things my mother told me. 2 people. Well, it's a couple of people you don't bother, but it's 2 people you really don't bother. And that's a preacher, a man of God. Now, whether you agree with his lifestyle, how he doing it, what he doing, or whatever, when you play on his playground, you will get the return you didn't expect. Okay, Tidal Wave, okay. 2 people, the preacher, okay, man of God, and a person that's not bothering you. I'm telling you, if you want God's wrath, bother them, especially somebody that's not bothering you. That is dangerous. And don't let it be somebody that's a praying person or got somebody in their life that's praying over them. Man, you walking on dangerous territory. I'm not talking about what I read on Google. I ain't talking about what Alexa told me. I'm talking about some of the shit I didn't see with my own eyes. I've seen this with my own eyes. Enough for me to say, hell no. It's not worth it. Am I telling the truth, Tidal Wave? It's not worth it. What I'm going to get out of that? It ain't worth it. Thanks for sharing my thing, Tidal Wave, my other channel. Thank you, boo. It's not worth it. Now I know we come over here, we cuss, we fuss, we do all types of shit over here. Benzo, what's up, baby? It's sliding through. Thank you. Listen, I've been checking out some of your lives. I said, Lord Jesus. Some of y'all, I got to do a live on some of y'all. Y'all got to get your own live. I got to give my own opinion about how y'all cutting up out here. Because some of y'all is doing the most. Okay? Y'all doing it. Y'all doing it. And it's unexpected. But yeah. But people that's not bothering, that's real dangerous. It's real dangerous. And be careful of the energy you put out here. You know, I know you might think it's fun. This is we. Don't do that. Don't do that. Be real careful. Be very, very, very cautious of the energy you put out here. Because when that energy returns back to you, it's coming back 10 times worse. Okay? Now, that other person, they'll be protected. They're going to be cool. They're going to be all right because they didn't ask for that. So God got them shield. He got a whole shield around them. All right? Let me tell you something that happened in my natural life. I had a person who had a final say over a situation with me and someone else. What you put out is surely to return. Amen. I had a person, they had the final say over a situation that was going on in my life. And me and others was like, what? How could this person make a decision like this when they know and they see and all the while God told me, don't worry about it. And I was upset. Y'all know, I take a little something for depression since my mama passed. You know, I ain't had my mama to call and walk me through it and talk me through it. Cause it's something about when mama tell you it's gonna be okay. It's something about when mama say it's gonna be all right, baby. You just kind of know it's gonna be all right. So I didn't have mama to say it's gonna be okay. It may not hit you, but it will hit someone you love. Yes. Tidal wave. Okay. And I didn't have mama to tell me it was going to be okay. But I had this little voice way down deep in me. And I knew it was God that said, it's going to be okay. It's going to work out. I got you. And then I began to tell Lord, Lord, I'm trying to be cool about this decision. I went to him and I was crying. I said, Lord, I'm trying to be cool about this decision that has been made. But Lord, I have to be honest with you because you know me. I'm upset. I feel sick to my stomach. I don't appreciate it. Blah, 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 blah. I just begin to pour my heart out to God. Yeah. This person was laughing about it. They was laughing. They was joyful about the decision. Even the other people around them that had to do what they told them to do. God showed me this person just laughing and you know, sitting up on his high horse in his big office with his big leather chair and yeah, just top dog, top notch. Nobody's above me kind of like thing. Baby. Yes, it is. It's somebody up above you. This person practically told them they can't be touched. Okay? And here they was making decisions over people's everyday real life shit. Okay? I'm talking about big head honcho. This what this fella was. God said, don't worry about it. Hey, Vanessa. Hey, Krista, listening in while working. Okay, is that Ness? Hey, boo. I was just praying. I said a special prayer for you the other day. Wow, okay. But God told me, don't worry. Do you know? He told me, he said, I don't want you to gloat in this. I don't want you to take no how was the words? Like, in other words, like boasting. I can't remember the words, but I did share that when it happened. He said, but I'm going to do something. And all at once, I got some papers in the mail. And the papers begin to say this, that, and the other thing. And I was confused. I said, wait a minute. Because this person said this person. And when I called the person's office and I said, excuse me, I need to speak with Mr. So-and-so because I know he told me such and such. And I talked to the other peoples and they told me Mr. So-and-such told them what to do. And they was in the process of doing what they was going to do. I said, but I got some paperwork that's telling me something else. And they got seals on it. So what's going on? And the lady, she said, you know what, Krista? She said, I'm gonna refer you to another office. Hold on a minute. And as she was referring me to another office, I got a different phone call from somebody else. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? And so I told the person, I said, well, I'm on the phone with such and so, blah, blah, blah. And they said, oh, you didn't hear? I said, hear what? That person died. I said, they died? Yeah, they died from cancer. I said, what do you mean they died from cancer? And so the other lady, she called me back because she was like, what? Okay, Ness. And I was just like, what? And they said, yeah. So I had talked to one of the ladies from the office and she called me back. She said, Krista, she said, we need you to come in. We need to sit down and talk to you about something. Okay. So I went in and I was talking. So I had went in and I was talking to the lady and she said, yeah, she said, he didn't even know he was sick. His wife said that he went into the emergency room and they wanted to keep him. And while he was there, they said that the person that they said that they had found cancer. And 2 days later, he was gone. His wife said he was just gone. I said, oh my goodness. And when I learned that, I was just like, I said, Lord, is you really serious? And because of what that person did, y'all, and I'm not saying that that's exactly why, but sometimes people think because of where they are in certain things and positions and stuff, and they know that really they are up above some decisions and different things that go on in our lives. It's only God. Some things only God can do. And I've seen that. I could tell y'all some more stories. I ain't gonna hold y'all long. But I just wanted to tell y'all about this big head honcho that was in my life that really thought they was getting ready to do something crazy to me. And how upset I was. God got you. Is my whole thing. And my other thing is be careful of the energies that you put out here. Please be careful, even right here on YouTube. Because I done seen some stuff right here on YouTube. I done got into some things with some people here on YouTube. They're not here anymore. Some people laughed at them and said, this, that, and the other thing y'all did. You know what I'm saying? Okay, it's okay, y'all. This is what we talk about sometime over here. Sometime I just would like to get through to my people. Okay. You know, sometimes we put all the laughs, the giggles, and all the other, we put all that bullshit to the side and we talk about some real life shit over here. Okay. That's why it's just a little handful of us. Okay. It's just a little handful of us. I like to talk about some stuff, especially at my big fat age of 54. You know, I can't come out here and just clown. That don't look right on me. I'm too old to come out here and just clown. I'm too old to sit among you young people that allow me to sit my old ass among y'all and y'all sit there and chuckle and stuff with me. I'm too old to come out here and just talk a bunch of foolishness to y'all and act like I have not been through some things in life, or act like, you know, I can't sit here and encourage you, the younger people, and even some of you old ones, about some real life shit that I have experienced. You know, I got to come and let y'all know, because some of y'all might be going through something. I need to let y'all know, guess what? It's all right. God got you. And I need y'all to know that, how the hell she know? Some of y'all might think, shit, she been doing decent probably all her goddamn life. Blah, 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 this, that, and the other thing. No, I haven't. I've been through some of the same bullshit. Okay. I didn't deal what I had to do to make it. And now I'm at a different spot in my life. I didn't been through some things. I didn't been with some men that I didn't really want to be with. I didn't fought with them. We didn't did all types of crazy shit. I've been there when I was younger. I know what it's like. You know what I'm saying? You know, I done been through some things. Some things I share, some things I don't. Sometimes I say it in a funny way, but shit, some of that shit wasn't funny when it was actually happening. You know, I didn't got, you know, talked to on the job, kind of crazy. Sometime I was wrong. Sometime I done did some stuff on the job that I know I shouldn't have done. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know, yeah. Sometimes the boss had to say, Krista, I like you, but baby, I can't have you doing such and so. We need you to go through this program and then come back to work. Sometimes I've had them to tell me, we need you because of the situation that you in, and you keep coming and he coming on the job, and it's been seen that you know, him laying hands on you and stuff at the job. We can't have that around here. Okay. So we need you to go through a little counseling. We'll even pay for it. We need you to go and get yourself together and then come back to work. Okay. And you ain't getting paid for it either. So I hope you got some money to the side. You know what I'm saying? Different things that I have been through. Yeah, I've been through some things, you know? Yeah. But God. My mama had to pray me through some things, you know? Octavius, what's up, King? What's up? My mama didn't have to pray me through something. My mama had some bad dreams in the middle of the night and then called my phone, you know, and we didn't have cell phones back then. We just had the house phone. Okay. And a nigga picked up my house phone, somebody that she didn't like, she didn't approve of, she didn't like him. But she was concerned about her daughter because she had a dream. And yup, her daughter was somewhere in a crazy situation. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. All of that. You know? Hell yeah. I done been through some things. You know? I'm not, it's nothing that you're going through that God won't, he won't fix. Just trust him. Just trust him, get around some good people, and don't forget to pray for yourself. You ain't got to wait for nobody else. God loves you and he'll hear your prayer just like he'll hear anybody else's prayer that's praying for you. Okay? He got you. I don't care what you're going through. He got you. He got me. And he still got, have me. But let's get on with some bullshit, okay? Y'all. So today I was over there at, you say amen, amen. So I'm over there at ODS panel, ODS chat on today. And he was talking, he was giving his commentary on everything that was going on and stuff. And he was, he had talked about Brooke and Malik. And now I'm on my own panel. I could take my time and say it. How beautiful Brooke is. Brooke, you are gorgeous. You are gorgeous. Okay. Malik, you are very, very, very handsome. You two are a beautiful couple. You really, really are. Okay. Really. I was like, oh my goodness. And I think that was the first time I actually seen Malik on camera. I don't think I ever seen Malik. I always just seen his avatar. I mean, you guys are such a beautiful couple. So they went out to meet somebody from YouTube that I guess now, because I'm still learning about this person, was somebody, I guess, that they had met like in the chat or something. And so they went to agree and meet up with this person for lunch. And while there, some things was said, some things was talked about, some things was done. And if y'all know Malik, y'all know Malik. And, Malik, he keeps a cool head, he's pretty like, okay, he gonna think it through, you know what I mean? But at the same time, you got to remember where he from. And that's what I was expressing over there at ODS. Now, y'all know my nephew, he will take a story. You will tell him one thing and he will take that story and wring it out and run it backwards. Okay. It is what the fuck it is. Okay. It's coming back backwards. Okay. But it's coming out. There's some truth in there, but you gonna have to put them words back together, your damn self. And so while I was there, I was like, yeah, I seen that and blah, blah, blah. And so I had mentioned about the part where Malik had went to the bathroom and had left Brooke because ODS was like, man, don't leave my Brooke. Don't, I can't remember what he called Brooke. But in other words, to let it be known that she's precious to him. Okay. And but don't be leaving her, such and such. And so I was like, yeah, but I think Malik kind of left so that because this man was already doing the ultimate disrespect to Malik. If y'all seen it, listen. If y'all if y'all from the streets and stuff, y'all already know. It's just certain things you don't do. But ODS did make it real plain to me. He was like, you know what, Just Krista, I do realize, this is from a different time for you. They did things a little bit different. But yeah, it's some things you got to be careful of, Let me guess, you got paid down. Yeah, I got paid down, Tidal Wave, and we don't discuss that. Because they don't tell you who pay you down. Okay. Now I did make a mistake one time when somebody tried to get me to pay somebody down. And I said, child, we don't do that over here. Okay. And I mentioned that person's name and I was like, how dare you even come at me like that. Okay, you don't even support my channel like that, but you gonna tell me to get throw the person off my goddamn panel that's here because you don't want to hear it? Well, go find you some goddamn body else to listen to, or dis a fuck the peer. Your goddamn $20 is not worth it over here. We don't do that over here. I ain't got nothing to do with what somebody else do on their okay. All right. I ain't got nothing to do with that. And I don't mind making the content creator some money, but at the same damn time, when I was sent the goddamn message, they said, well, did Dovey pay you down? I said, who? Y'all, I ain't lying. I'm going to have to put the screenshot on my goddamn wall. My girl that got my other phone number sent me the text, and she was like, did Dovey pay you down? And so I'm like, well, why and I went back to ODS thing, and I said, what did ODS say that? Because he don't usually tell who, you know what I'm saying? And they said, well, let me see exactly what it said. Hold on. They said, well, she put something in the chat. And I'm thinking to myself, now, wait a minute now. Oh, I'm sorry. Y'all still had that pulled up. It said Dovey Milton 3. It said JC, heart. You can come back up in 5 minutes. Okay. Now, we learned when I went to listen a little bit further in the message that ODS was sent $10 to pay me down. Okay. Now, I don't know how Dovey knew that I could come back in 5 minutes. I didn't see that part because after I was paid, because it was like, I guess he had been sent the money, but about time he actually got to it, it had, I guess, been sitting there for a while. So he had to hurry up before, folks to be wanting their money back. I couldn't even finish my goddamn sentence. Okay. My goddamn foot was closed in the goddamn door. I was like, "God damn, can I get my goddamn foot?" He was like, "Okay." He opened the door a little bit, enough for me to get my goddamn foot. He slammed the goddamn door back. He's like, "Cause these motherfuckers getting ready, they gonna ask for their money back in a minute. You got to go." Okay, push. He just pushed me on out the door. Okay, but the good thing about a hypnotic touch, I was so happy. He took whosever money it was, and he blessed my sis with it. Ain't that sweet? That was so sweet. He blessed my sis for her birthday with the money, and that was sweet. But my whole thing was, how, if it was Dovey, my thing is, ain't you broke? Ain't you one of the broke motherfuckers out here? You out here paying people down off goddamn panels. So then I'm trying to, after I got off and everything, and me and my girl, we talking on the phone, and I told her, I said, but it was, she was like, it kind of makes sense. I said, it do kind of make sense if it was her, because my thing is, it would have to be somebody that don't really, click too tight in their head, because I had clearly said, okay, I'm getting down, because I had a phone call that was going to be coming back through. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times I'm on the phone with Mr. Curry, but I have you guys in my with my ear thing on, and I'll be listening, and depending on whatever he got going on in the background or whatever, on the other phone, I could still like type to you guys. You know what I'm saying? I said, so it would make sense if it was somebody that don't quite comprehend well, if it was her. And then how would she? So my girl, she was like, well, how would she know it? You could come back in 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, well, did I do something to her? Did I do something to Dovey? I ain't do nothing to Dovey. No, I ain't did nothing to her. I said, or perhaps she's just like, some other lady that came up there when he was talking about his challenge. I think that lady came to my panel one time, the Judge Fifi lady. And I think that was during the time when Queen 88 told me she don't like me, and she wanted to slam me up against the wall and blacken my eye for talking crazy to that guy over here. And I was like, wow, I didn't know Queen didn't like me. And she was like, no, I don't like you. and we was all up at Pizarro's. And I was like, wow, okay, wow. And here's my thing. Just like this judge lady, that lady told ODS that she got 5 devices. I told y'all these motherfuckers got 5 and 4 and 3 goddamn devices, and they be on all the motherfuckers talking about I hate Krista. I hate Krista. I hate Krista. You fat bitch. You mustache bitch. You this bitch. You that bitch. On 5 different she came up there and she let it be known. She said, ODS, fuck that. I got 5 goddamn devices and I voted 5 goddamn times that we do not want her. I do not want her as a fucking judge. And I'm looking at this lady like, and y'all know I'm a good sport about things. And I was like, dang, Judge Fifi 5 or some kind of way I put in there. And I put the little hee ha ha. But to myself, I'm thinking, hi, damn, bitch, I don't even motherfucking know you. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? I don't know you. I think one time, you came over here to my thing and you was like, well, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that and I'm like, child, go the fuck away from here. Okay. But I ain't seen or know nothing else about that lady. And I think one time when Mr. was out here, trying to do whatever he was doing, and I ain't talking about my ex-husband either. The other guy I used to call my friend, my sexy friend, was acting kind of crazy, and we in a different spot. I ain't, he don't mention me, I don't mention him, but we was in a spot where we was going back and forth, or whatever. And when I seen that, the person was, I guess had a problem with him too, I was like, oh, okay. See, okay. But other than that, not enough for a motherfucker to me. Okay. Now this is just me. Not enough for me to affect you in a way that you run around your goddamn house in the middle of the motherfucking night with a goddamn cape on, making sure that you vote not to have me a part of something. First of all, it's not that goddamn important to me. And most people know when I come on here and I'm talking, I'm just talking. I'm just making conversation. Okay. I just like to keep a little, I'm just one of the old people among the young people. Okay. And I try to fit in wherever I can. All right. Just to have a little something to say, this, that, and the other thing, and all of that other stuff. All right. I come on here and I do what I do on here, which is mostly just talk a little shit, talk about my day, different things like that. Anywhere that I can participate in something that the others are doing, I will do it. If they having something that I feel comfortable with coming on here doing. A lot of things I don't feel comfortable with coming on here doing because I don't have things set up, a proper way. All right. And it's for my own reasons. Okay. So either I participate or I don't. But hot damn, for a motherfucker to put their goddamn cape on and go flying through their goddamn house in the middle of the motherfucking night at 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the goddamn morning just to vote on a bitch that they don't know. How in the fuck am I that goddamn important to you? How the fuck am I that goddamn important to you? And even to Dovey, I'm thinking to myself, if she did do this, now shout out to ODS for getting his $10 and shout out to my boo for getting her birthday gift. Because Lord knows she's very supportive of us as YouTubers. But I'm thinking, ain't that a broke bitch? Dovey is a broke motherfucker. How the fuck? Girl, if you don't take that goddamn $10 and stick it down inside of a goddamn moonshine bottle or a goddamn liquor bottle or the back of a goddamn cigarette pack and pull that motherfucker out when you need it, or hell, just push it up underneath the middle of the goddamn mattress. But out here just giving it away because you got your check on the first, I don't understand that. If that's how it went down. Or unless, how did Dovey know I had 5 minutes? How would she be the only person that know? I don't know, y'all. I'm just going by because I didn't see that at first until it was shared with me, and I'll share it so y'all can know. And I believe it's in his chat. Hey, Muffy, what's up, baby? But yeah, and my whole thing is, I said, well, it do kind of make sense if it would be a person like her because she don't really comprehend, or at least she play like she don't. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, because I clearly said that I was getting ready to get down. You know, you shared me. Thank you, baby. Thank you, sis. I said, because I clearly said that I was getting ready to get down. You know what I'm saying? But I don't mind a content creator making a few bucks now. I don't mind that. Because hell, I tell my boo-boo, honey, stick me in the back, put me in the back. And I'll go and take that time out to go, to the ladies' room, get something to drink, and put a couple of ice cubes down in my drink. And then by the time I come back, and hell, one time somebody paid me down off was it Pizarro's? I think it was like 20 minutes. I had enough time to go in there and wash the dishes and come back in sit up here in my chair, child. And by the time I got back, it was time for me to come on back up. You know what I'm saying? So I don't mind. And at the same time, shit, they was able to get, collect a few bucks. Now my thing is, I don't do it because I don't really know why somebody is coming up on panels to talk or something. And sometimes I might not want to be bothered with that person or something. Oh, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Tidal wave? Tidal wave?
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
can you hear me?
Oh, okay. I was about to say, y'all, they trying to get me. Hey, boo, what's up?
Hi, my darling. Go ahead and continue. I have questions, but go ahead.
You got questions? Okay. I'm gonna make it quick
Go
then.
ahead. Yeah.
I don't do it because I don't know why another person may have to talk. And then although I may not want to hear what somebody else have to say or fussing, fighting, or whatever is going on, there's other people who may, you know. So I don't like pay people down and different things like that. Now, what I will do, and it's not affecting nobody but me. If somebody hits somebody's panel that I'm not interested in what they're saying, or somebody that I don't really get along with or something, I will take and turn my phone all the way down until I see their bubble not moving. Or I'll take that time to go and, if I know they're going to be up there if they known to be up on people's panels about 5, 10, 15 minutes, then I take that time and I go, pay somebody else a visit, maybe even watch one of their little 10, 15-minute videos, and then I come back. Am I saying everybody should do it that way? No, because there's content creators who enjoy making that little ching ching, off of people being paid down. But I'm just saying what I do because I'm a person, I like to be careful of the energies that I put out, So I try my hardest to be very, very careful, even here on YouTube, with the energies and stuff that I put out. But we're going to hear what Tidal Wave got. Hey, Boo, what's up, baby? I love your picture.
Hey, my darling. Um, yeah, I always have the questions, right? So I want you to finish your commentary first, right?
I'm pretty much done, because I didn't realize I had talked this long. I didn't held y'all up almost an hour. YouTube be robbing me of my time. You know that, right? Because I see other people, they, and why my time be going extra fast? They got me on double speed. Because I know it don't be taking me that long to talk about what it don't. I don't been in hell. It's saying I done held my people up for 40, almost 50 minutes, almost an hour. No, no, I ain't did that. That wasn't me. But go ahead.
No, but we appreciate you because, you're a breath of fresh air sometimes, right?
Oh,
Um,
sometime. What? Wait a
sometimes,
minute.
I'm
We gonna
saying
talk about this
sometimes.
sometime. Now go ahead.
No, we're going to talk about it, yes?
Uh-oh.
No, w-
Uh-oh.
one question I have, why do you feel that somebody would want to pay you down? Like, what are you doing?
Well, I don't know. I was up there, and ODS, he was giving a commentary about Brookie and her husband, meeting the YouTuber. And so I had came up and, while I was up there at first, I know Miss Dovey was talking. And when I first came up, I went on mute, because I wait my turn to talk. So I was just sitting there and then she left. And then so he was like, he, announced that we were up there. And then me and Stefan, we sang happy birthday to Hypnotic Touch Touch. And then he was like, well, do you have anything to add to? And so I was talking about Brooke, but I had told him, I was like, well, you could hear it. And I told him, okay, I'm ready to get down, you know. But I don't know. Somebody, I guess, paid me down. He said that I was paid down.
So is this the first time you've ever been paid down or what?
Oh, no.
Oh
You mean on
no.
his panel?
No, and anywhere.
Oh, no. Mm-mm. Lemon made almost, what was it, 400 and over 400 and some dollars one night off of me.
Who?
Lemon, my ex-husband.
Your ex-husband. Who is that?
Lemon.
Oh, I don't
Lemon.
oh, I don't watch that fella. However, I
Oh,
do know your shenanigans.
oh God.
So let me ask you this, seriously. Is this a YouTube persona that you're, because I've known you before, this
Mhm.
nonsense, right? Is this a
Right.
YouTube persona for you, or is who you are in real life?
Now, what you be far as
I
what?
mean, your shenanigans online, and you know what I mean, right?
Oh my God.
You already know your tidal
Sorry.
wave will always be straightforward with you. So,
I
what is it?
know.
Yes, my darling. So, is this real or fake? Like I need to
What?
understand.
What did you? But you're not being fair because you're not telling me exactly what you're talking about.
All right, since you want to go to your ex-husband, right? Was that real or fictitious?
That was my that was my ex YouTube husband.
Right,
Remember, I was
right.
Mrs. Lemon. So I
Uh,
brag about that over here often because people try to, say things about, oh, you're not Miss Lemon and blah blah blah. So I'd let them know I will always be the first Miss Lemon. There will never be another first Miss Lemon.
so are you being facetious, or do you really feel that in your
I'm
brain?
aggravating the hell out of them is what I'm doing.
Okay,
Because if
respect.
they want to aggravate me or if they think that they're going to come and tell me, he unblocked me and I didn't ask to be or nothing. So I've been playing it real cool not to get blocked again. So like when I'm over there in his chat and stuff, I be real cool. Hey Jeanette, thanks for my roses. I be real cool. Wow, that time flew by. It did, hypnotic touch. So I be real cool, but sometimes people still be saying little things, thinking that they kind of slick shade me when it come to me and him. So I be having to let them know I hit them back with it. It'll never be another first Miss Lemon. I will always be the first. I don't care who he sit on here and play around with and
No,
whatever he
listen,
call himself doing on
respect.
here.
Because I remember you as the candle lady, right?
I'm still the
At
candle lady.
at night, just so you can go to sleep and all of that. And then all of a sudden,
I'm
boom.
still her. It's just that I haven't really been sharing it
So I'm
with you guys.
confused. I'm confused.
I just haven't been sharing it with you guys because I'm usually on
Oh.
my other phone throughout the night.
So as they said, you're with the shits, right? Is that
Oh, you
are
can't
you
be a
with the
part of
shits?
the you
No, I
can't be a
can't.
part of the beef sector and not be with the shits. You can't have
Mm.
the beef sector coming over here making sure you get at least 100 views and you not with the. Don't you know you will end up with 10 views?
Oh no, I don't know. So I don't want to know about that life, right? But you know,
The beef sector don't play that ish. You
so
gonna
listen.
give them something. You gonna give them something to entertain them, or wish you had
So
them.
I heard you had a new fella, right?
Yes.
You
Hmm.
do? You're happy? Is that real life or YouTube or
That's in my
what?
real life. He's in my real
And
life.
and you're happy? You're content with that?
Oh yeah.
All
Yeah. That's
right.
my real life.
Many
I keep
blessings.
the two separate, you know.
I love that. And so why did you get don't I did not see the live. However, what
You don't watch
what
ODS?
what was I don't watch many people anymore, right?
Oh,
So I come to you and I come to certain people to get a recap. So what happened? What transpired? That got you
yeah.
um
I
dropped
was up
down or
there.
paid down.
Yeah, I was up there and I was talking. I wasn't arguing, fussing, and fighting with anybody. But in the middle of us talking, he was like, "Oh, just Krista, I got a thing to pay you down." And before I knew it, I was still talking, and it was like my screen went completely white. It was like, Bish. I was like, "What the hell?"
I I'm sorry, that's so funny.
And so
Sorry.
I was just like, "What happened?" Listen, it sent me to the bathroom. Cause I'm an old lady. So when
You had
y'all
mud
shock
butts?
me and y'all do certain things to me, it make my bladder go tinkle tinkle.
Oh
So I had to
Lord.
go to the bathroom.
She had mud butts, everybody. I oh wait.
I had to
Oh
go
wait.
to the bathroom. And then when I came back, my phone was ringing, ringing. And my girl, she was like, "Wait a minute, let me find out." And she laughing. But I was like, "What?" And she was like, "Girl, I think Dovey paid your ass down." And she was laughing. I was like, "That's fucked up."
I
And I ain't gonna say what I said to her. I was like, I know this broke bitch ain't paid me down off a motherfucking thing, but that's exactly what I said. Sorry, Dovey, if you didn't. But I did. I said, I'm gonna
oh
have to put this in my life because I'm gonna mention it because anything that affects me, I share that out here. It is what the fuck it is. Okay. I share it.
right,
And if it's
right.
something I need to apologize for, I will apologize. Yes, it's our girl's birthday. Okay. Thanks
So
for
what do
telling her
you
happy birthday.
so why do you think people pay you down?
Some people put me down for different reasons. So some of them say that I'm annoying. Some of them say I don't want to hear what the hell you got to say.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I don't know because I don't be up that damn long. But some of
So
them I think they just want to support the content creator. And what better way? Oh yeah, pay her ass down. I'm sick of
so
her.
when you hit a panel, right? Do you
Tidal wave, this ain't
sorry.
right. Y'all hear her
No,
laughing at me? Is that right?
I'm sorry. No, because I need
She
to
usually do
know.
this to me over at Ben's place, but I guess
Yeah, yeah. Ben's has her own thing going on that I don't want to do. No part of.
Honey,
Anyway,
Ben's,
so
Jesus. I'm gonna
no,
have to
no,
do a
no,
whole video on Ben's because Ben's is
no.
doing too
Ben's
much.
Ben's is Ben's is righteous. No worries, right? However,
Yeah. Mm.
what is it? when you hit a panel, are you going up there to cause ruckus? Like, what is your intentions? Like when you hit a panel,
Trini girl, what's up, baby? See, we got your seed. We saved it for you. I made it. Right, you made it. Okay, I'm sorry. I have been waiting on her. I don't go up for that. I
no,
go
but
up
I'm
to
asking you, like when you hit a panel, right? Are
Mhm.
you like, dependent on the conversation, are you going up there to cause ruckus or are you going up there to be sweet and sexy? What is your intentions? I'm just
it's
curious.
usually to be a part of,
The
the
conversation,
conversation with with the content creator and
but you already
to add
know.
a to,
But you already
you know,
know, right?
like tidal wave is tickled. She is, y'all. She that's okay. She doing me some kind of way, y'all.
No, I'm being
Right in front
very
of all my
respectful.
friends. She know I ain't
I'm
got that many
sorry.
friends.
You want me to drop, like, seriously, because I have
No.
questions. No, love, I
Y'all be
haven't hit your
making me
panel
laugh too.
quite a
You
bit,
know what I'm
right?
actually thinking about? Like if this
Mm-hmm.
was really over there at Ben's and
Mm-hmm.
where you normally like ask these
Yeah, I'm always
questions.
at Ben's. Ben's is, I ask
And I'm
questions at
thinking
Ben's,
about
right?
how, Ben's do that funny laugh.
Yeah,
And then, Sweet Pea up there too. And
right.
the two of them will be somewhere. Right. You share me out. Oh, thank you, boo.
Somebody shared you out. Thank you, whoever shared you
Yes,
out.
Trini
Yay.
girl.
Trini gal. Trini gal. Oi. Let's go, Trini gal. All right. Anyway, many blessings to you, ma'am. But you, Chris, are back on, yeah. Mm? So, like, I'm just curious because, you know, um, I know you before the shenanigans with the old mister, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, what changed? I'm very curious about that. What made you go from the person you were to that type of person? That's what has me befuddled. So, I'm just trying to get a clear understanding. Yes?
Um,
Was Were
um,
you truly in love with this person, this individual? You don't have to speak their name, but was this real or just for YouTube?
my eyelids. Oh, did you see what Trini girl wrote? She said
No,
my
man.
eyelids.
I,
She
my
said
sister,
tidal
and
wave. Hi, my
blessings
eyelids.
always, righteousness. Yes, let's go. Yes, my sister, and yes, many blessings be upon you always. Yes, go ahead,
You're right.
answer. No, 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 no. You think it's
So, do
slick?
you
Go
mean
ahead.
about my ex husband, my ex YouTube husband? Is
Yes,
that what you're
yes,
referring to?
yes. Because I knew you
Oh,
before that, right? And then once I
mm,
saw you in that realm or heard about it, I was very perturbed by it. This did not seem like you. So, of course, I stayed by your
he
side
was.
silently. So I was curious, was this real? Like, did you have love for
He,
your mister like that?
yeah, that was.
Oh,
He's
you
still
did.
my friend. That's my friend. He just took me
Mm,
on like this wild um goose chase around these YouTube streets, and I had never dealt, even in my real life, I had never dealt with a young man like courting and talking like
mm-hmm,
to him. So,
mm.
oh, hold on one second. Hypnotic touch.
This is she.
Happy birthday, boo. Okay, let me stop
Happy
before you be like,
birthday,
oh my
ma'am.
God, it's just Chris to say happy birthday to me one more time.
Well,
No,
I
I
will
love it.
say it.
I'll let you ladies finish. I'll go on
Well,
mute.
I want to say happy birthday, Miss Hypnotic Touch. Many blessings be upon you.
Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. But if you need to speak, you can go right ahead. No worries.
No, I'm gonna let you finish and then I'll wait.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Go ahead, Miss Crystal.
Okay. So I think with him, I had, even in my natural life, I had never like dated. I mean, I get young guys trying to hit on me all the time, but to actually talk to them and, so it was kind of really exciting here online to like
Mhm.
be talking to this guy and blah, blah, blah. And then, when things started, I was like, okay, but I never knew what was what. And then he would like make me laugh. And I'm a sucker for a guy that can make me laugh. If you can
Mhm.
freaking make me laugh, OMG. I am such a sucker for that. And it was just like this. It was like, a present coming to your door every day. You never knew what to expect, what was in it. It was like a mystery box. I never knew what to expect with him. And then sometime, I would have to like, give him that energy. And then
Mhm.
I found out that sometime he did stuff because he wanted that energy. So it was like, yeah, it was just crazy, you know?
All right. So I have many other questions. However, the beautiful birthday girl is up here. So go ahead and speak,
Yes.
ma'am.
Oh, I was coming to lighten the mood. Y'all
Oh,
start
it's
going
always
just
light. It's
Chris.
always light between us. So go ahead. Come on. Let's cheer it up
Can we
with your
talk about
many songs. Come on. Which one you
the
got? Come on.
can we talk about the new guy?
Who's the new fella?
Well,
I'm
she have a new fella.
absolutely.
Her
Oh,
other her ex is in the past, so I
oh,
want to
she
know.
talking about the new person in her real life.
Mr. Curry. What,
Yeah,
who you guys know as Mr.
Ooh.
Curry? Yes.
Oh, Mr.
I don't want to
Curry.
know deep details. I just want to know. Well, I don't want to know.
No, I have.
Well,
Hold on, hypnotic. I got you covered. Um, Miss Jessica. So
Yes.
hypnotic, and I would like to know, has that what is it, 9, 10 year drought? Is it over?
oh, I wouldn't.
No. No. Just messy, messy, messy. Actually, it's not. And that's what I was saying in my last video that, it's different dating now at this age. Um, because I did meet him online. I don't know, and we're apart. We don't live in the same state. However, I've met him twice. He's came here twice, and then I've went to him last week, one time. But he have talked to other women online. So in my mind, I'm like, I don't know if this guy, you know, he might be like, okay, on the third or fourth try, then I get what I want. So you're not getting ready to get my 9 years, but I don't really see him as that type of person. He is really a gentleman. I'm a lady. We do hold hands. We do kiss. Well, he say I peck. He teases me about that. I am not a kisser. I don't know how to do the slob me down and all of that. I don't know
Now
how to do
that's
that stuff.
another question I have for you, but go ahead.
But we hold hands. We have a good time. Like when he was here, it was so hot. Um, I told him because he likes to exercise. He walks every day. And I'm not an exercise person. However, he's good for me because while he was here and I told him it was too hot to like be at a park or something, I said a lot of times because we do have a lot of cool weather, a lot of older people go to the mall and walk here because it's usually a little warmer or they got the air conditioned if it's too hot outside. So him and we went to the mall and we walked the mall. And that was kind of good for me because I'm getting older, and although I feel like, hell, I'm busy enough around my house, me being with him, and because that's what he do, it forced me to do that too. You know what I'm saying? And then we
Yes.
have so much in
Mhm,
common by us both being older,
mhm,
although he's like 8 years
mhm.
older than me. By
Oh,
us being older, we have things to talk about, and it's more like a companion thing right now for us, but we're also dating. It's not so much like all about the sex. Now don't get me wrong. Do he let it be known I am attracted to you sexually? Yes, he do. Okay? Mhm. But at the same time, I'm not giving it out like that. Hey Lisa. Hey baby.
Where does hypnotic touch you? Because I have a question for she, right? Because how old you? Well, you don't have to tell me exactly how old you, because I think I remember.
How
However,
old I
you're,
am? Is it?
yeah, you're like in your 50s,
I'm
correct?
54. I'm 54. I'll be 55 in November.
The way you speak as if you're like decrepit, right? I
Oh
think
my
no,
goodness.
I'm saying like you're like seriously, like it's cringy for me because I
What?
would the way you're speaking is like you're in your 70s, right?
No, it's just that I realize hypnotic touch, right?
It-
That's her.
Is
Yes,
that
this is she.
yes?
Okay, go.
Let Mr. Hypnotic touch.
I don't
Miss.
try to
No, no, no,
I
no,
don't.
no, no, no. Hold on, just Krista, please. Miss Hypnotic, please. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't need you to tell me your age, but if you're between 40 and 60, right?
Yes.
Do you feel that you're old and decrepit?
No, ma'am.
All right.
And I don't
So
feel like I'm old and decrepit
but
either.
listen to what just Krista just said. Listen, you're old and you're doing this, right? Do you agree with what she said?
Older. It's older. It's different. Like when you meet somebody and you're younger, you do
And you
kind
said
of
he's
like,
8 years older than you, yeah?
yeah,
So he's in his 60s, correct?
yes,
So
he
of course
is.
he's going to desire you, right? Because he's a geezer at this point.
Lord, not calling the
Anyway,
man a geezer. Jesus.
Sorry.
okay. She could get
But
away
That,
with that.
that's her love, sweetheart. We can't be calling, throwing shots at him.
no, that's a nice way to call an old man,
You know what?
a
I wish that
pervy
I could
fella.
introduce y'all to him. That's what I really wish. If I knew that people
No,
wouldn't, I
No,
John,
thank
know.
thank
you.
you.
But I want to know,
And
Miss
that's why I try to
Hypnotic.
like hold
Mhm.
back some of the things about him because it's like, how do you continue to talk about somebody that others don't know so they can't kind of put it together what you're saying? And then I would find myself having to explain too much. Look at Lisa, don't do it. So that's why sometimes I try not to really say anything, but because I come on here and talk about what's going on with me, I give you guys a little brief something, but I try to make it real short and sweet and cut it off because
Mhm.
who wants to hear about somebody that you guys don't know? You know what I mean? I can't
Well,
even
we're
find a way
interested
to.
if you're bringing him up, but if there's something you don't want to answer, you don't have to because
Yeah, that's
it's
it.
your life.
Oh,
Period.
yeah, I don't
Yeah.
mind. As long as they're not asking me, like, what's his real name and what's his state and what's his, because people do too much. And, mm-mm. And I'm not
So if
sure exactly how all of this, how people find out who people is. I don't know everything that they use now. So I
yeah,
have
as
to
long as you're
watch my
happy,
mouth
love,
because I talk too
I'm good
much.
with that. Yeah.
I do talk
As
too
long as he
much.
makes you
Ben's tell me
happy,
that
I'm
all the
good.
time.
Yes.
Dad, Kristen, you talk too much. She talk,
I
Why you
agree
sound
with
just
and
like
I be
her?
Ben.
trying not to.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm happy you're
Yeah.
happy. Love is a beautiful thing, and I'm
Yes.
happy that you're being respected. Respect.
Yes.
I think respect is more than it means more to me than someone loving me because someone can love you and disrespect you and embarrass you. But if someone respect you, they won't do anything to embarrass you. And of course, the love will come. So I'm happy that you said that the young man is respectful.
Oh yeah, he is. He treats me even when he introduced me because he goes to like the fire hall place in his area twice a week. And when I went there, when I tell you those people as well as him treated me like I was a freaking movie star. And I was just like, I am not no. And then I had to ask him, I said, what did you tell these people about? He's like, I just told them how beautiful you were and just different things and how happy I am with you. You know, and I'm like,
Did
oh
you have
my
that
God.
Diana Ross wig on?
Actually, I wore all my hair back and I just got the big
I'm
poofy
just
curly
messing. I'm
ponytail.
just messing with you.
Yeah, but really it looks like I got a wig on, but I don't because I can't have like the front of my hair when it's hot because
Hmm.
I don't like sweat on me. You know what I mean?
I
So I had my
yeah.
hair pushed back into a ponytail and I just got the big curly hair on.
I'm
You
glad you're
guys never
happy
see me with
though.
my curly ponytails on because they kind of
No.
like fit back off my head. And
Mhm.
usually because I'm topless on here, I try to wear something that I can bring forward to
Hold
kind of
on,
make
hold
sure that it's,
skirt. You said what? Because you're topless. Oh
yeah,
no. Oh no. Mm-mm.
that's my brand. I'm always known to be topless.
Mm-mm. All
That's
right.
what got
Moving
people
forwards. No, no, no. I
over
already heard that
liking my
before.
videos from back in the
Mm-mm.
day.
All right. So let's move forward. Hypnotic touch. You
What?
have any
It's
questions?
always somebody that act like that's the first time I knew that about you. That you be that's a part of my brand.
I
I
did
To
love
be
your
remember
brand, by
that,
the way.
but oh, she
Thank
loves it. Hold
you.
on. She wants that hypnotic touch. Hello.
That's her brand. It's like someone else may have their thing. Whatever lane a person is in, and that's what they choose to do, we can either click on or click off. So if I don't want to see
Right.
something like that, I won't. Just like with the
Right.
what was it that we did, the food eating
Mhm.
challenge. There were so many people disgusted by it, but they have twerk contests, they have
Yeah.
wet t-shirt contests. We're just eating. These folks are showing their body. When you get wet, you can actually see through. So if there's something I don't
Right.
like, I just click off. But me, my name is Hypnotic Touch Touch. So I like all things, sensual and, just
Yes.
seduction in general. So
Y'all
I
haven't
think
checked
it's
out her
fine with me.
channel, and all of y'all that like that sensual eating and stuff, hypnotic touch, and I hope she share her link. That's where you want to go. If you enjoy that and you just every now and then just want it to pop up and you just enjoy seeing, oh, yeah,
Okay,
that's
Miss
it right there.
Kristen. Uh-uh.
I had no idea, Janet. I'm sorry. I always heard you say that. Lisa's like, I
All
always heard you
right.
say that. Yeah, most people, especially from back my old channel, they knew that about me. My channel was always about love, sex, and relationships. And then I would vlog. Back then, I would actually vlog my family too. But a lot of them is no longer here. So, I
Actually,
don't.
you calmed down on it. So I've been waiting for you to get back into your little thing, but you
But
have
you know
other
what I
things
found
going on.
out, Hypnotic Touch? It's not really received as well amongst the people that I'm over here with. So I don't want to be like forcing something. And because I'm enjoying the people I've met here, I mean, some of the people like me, some of the people don't, no matter what I do, no matter what I say. But I find that if I do kind of calm it down and just kind of like just be Krista and just be my regular self, people, they enjoy that part. You know what I mean? So I don't want to be putting that out here and pushing those type of things. Like occasionally, if a little sex conversation come up, it come up. But to actually just be pushing it out here all the time, I see that that's not what people, not for me. So, and some people may feel like, child, you didn't outgrow that. We don't want to hear that from an old lady anymore. Okay. We didn't mind that when you were younger. We don't want to hear it from an old lady. Just don't do it. So I have to kind of, because I enjoy the people I'm out here with.
So
I
may
try to sneak a
may
little something in every now
may
and
I
then.
ask you a question,
Jeanette
ma'am?
said, yes, you do. Thank
She's
you, Janet.
laughing.
Yes.
Do you mind me asking you a question? Um,
Yes.
so what compels you to do the pickle? Well, that was more back in the day, but with the icicle and all of that in this realm, what compelled you to do that? Were you just living in your truth, or you wanted a reaction out of somebody, or you know?
Um, well, you don't watch Lemon, but I was over at Lemon's one day and James was up there, James Cowell, right? And James, of course, been knowing me for a long time and, here on YouTube. And so I was telling James, I was like, yeah, I said, they coming at me, blah, 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 this, that, and the other thing. And you know how James kind of like give people that girl, you already know what to do. And he kind of like waved his hand off kind of thing. And he was like, I was like, yeah, James, you know, they coming at me, blah, blah, blah. He was like, child, you know what to do. Give him one of them old pickle sucking things that you did. And I was like, I didn't think about that. And so Lemon was like, wait, what? And so I explained to him what James was talking about. And he was like, I want to see, or some kind of way he said it. And I was like, okay, I got you. I said, matter of fact, on your Taylor Port, one of your Taylor Port, I got you. And so Taylor Port was the next day. And so I didn't have a pickle, but I had a fudge sickle. And I came on with the fudge sickle. Lemon enjoyed it. Some of his other males that was there, they enjoyed it. And of course, others was like, oh, yuck, I don't like you doing that. And, you know, so, and before you know it, it was talk about it. Yeah, so it just kind of went from there.
Okay, respect. Hypnotic touch, right? She said you're a sensual person as well. Would you have done that?
I did a food eating challenge. Like, I don't see what the big deal is.
No, I'm not
Right.
It's
saying,
fun.
yeah.
It's well, I did a challenge, and then on my channel, I just eat fruit while I'm introducing new fruit or whatever. But it's just
Like
fun.
in a
Oh,
sensual
Janet, you
way?
said the first time I ever saw you was the pickle. Really? Wow,
Yeah,
from
that
back in the
pickle.
day, the pickle?
Yeah.
That one went viral. Where's that
You should
video?
have you
Asking
should have
for a
had
friend.
your name as Mrs. Pickle instead of Mrs. Lemon.
Well, you know what I was thinking back then? I was, like I
Hmm.
said, I was younger.
Hmm.
Okay. When I
I
did
mean,
the
you're not
pickle
that old,
thing,
ma'am,
and I
but
was, but
yeah.
I mean, I was much younger.
Hmm.
And when I did the pickle thing, and then back then, everybody knew me for that, you know, like sensual things, talking about sexual things. People would ask me sexual questions, or if couples had things, that was, people just knew me for that, no matter where I went, no matter what platform, Periscope, now, Blab, wherever it was, late nights, they knew. And I was always known to be flirting with the different guys and stuff. And, but here now, it's a little different. But yeah.
So what makes you go from 0 to 1,000? Like your voice is so lovely, right? And then all of a sudden you'll be like, you're blah 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 blah, right? What makes you go from 0 to 1,000 with somebody?
Being pushed, no different than anybody else.
Hmm.
Being pushed.
I understand. Yeah, okay.
Wait, is that the real Duke Farrell?
Is that your second YouTube husband? Yeah. Call of Duty, my fella from
That
Call of
was
Duty. I remember
Joby, did you
Duke.
pay me
My son
down
helped you to,
today?
to
No,
to
you can't
win
tell
a
me.
game
Is
on
that the
Call of
real Duke,
Duty.
or is that somebody imitating? I have to
Hmm.
check. If it is, hello and welcome. And oh my God, I'm so happy to see that you're doing well. So you can relate to Cassie and Diddy's lifestyle. Oh, it is really Duke. Yes. Oh, thank you. I felt so bad when that person told me, I don't know if you really said that. Oh my God. Cause I was like, no, I really wanted to check on you. Oh, okay. Y'all know I'm a crybaby.
Yeah,
Oh my
recenter
God. That
yourself.
really touched my heart because I didn't mean nothing. I was really concerned when I had heard about you. And that really, really bothered me when that person was like, don't this and that when it come to him. And I'm like, when it come to a person, um, that's the time for you to put all your differences to the side when it comes to somebody's health. And that really, really, but thank you, Duke, and you're welcome. You're
Is he
welcome.
okay?
I checked
Is
on you
he
from my
okay?
heart. Well, I haven't been back over.
No, did something transpire or something happen to him?
A couple of months ago, he had a situation while he was out of town. I don't know if he, would want it discussed on here. And when it was shared to me what had
Mm-hmm.
happened, I had asked, for my people to say a prayer for him in case they did not know.
Right.
And somebody, when I had did it, had came through very nasty and tried to make like I was just trying to, I don't know, be malicious or something when it came to his name and trying to attach myself. And
Mm-hmm.
oh my God.
Peace and blessings be upon you, sir.
Hi,
Seriously, like,
Doc.
Howdy.
uh,
Hello.
Hi,
hello,
everybody.
Oh
sir.
my
How are you,
God.
sir?
Good.
Hey,
So,
I know you. Your face, you slimmed down quite a bit, sir.
yeah.
Are you
Hi.
okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Look
All
great.
right, splendid. Yes,
Hmm
good.
Oh
All
my
right.
Nah,
God.
nah,
Hey,
Oh,
I
I
appreciate
want to
you
ask this
know.
fella a question real quick.
Yeah, go
Do
ahead.
you remember me? We were playing Call of Duty, the World at War. Oh no, Warzone,
Yeah.
and we won. And that was my son that was playing for me.
hmm Yeah, that's good.
But
wow.
righteousness, yes. I hope you're all well. Yes, peace and blessings be upon you
How
always,
you
sir.
doing?
Now, shit, slimming and trimming,
Yeah, you slimmed
I
down quite a bit.
see. You look great.
Yeah.
You look great.
I,
Yeah, I'm
I'm
back in
yeah.
sorry for
Texas
being a
where I feel good.
crybaby. I'm sorry.
You crying?
Yes,
Yeah, I'm
here
Why?
was.
sorry.
She was really concerned about you.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's why I say I appreciate it. I'm good.
I know you do.
Yeah.
I'm so glad to see you. I'm glad that that
It's
was
happy
really you.
tears. It's
It
happy
is. It's
tears.
happy. It's tears of joy. It's not sadness.
Yeah. Nah, that's all good. I appreciate it. Nah, but yeah, I'm, I'm alright. I'm just chilling.
You chilling? Okay.
Yeah.
You look
Not to
great.
be not to be in your business, sir. Respectfully, right? I'm not trying to be in your business. However, like within a month or two, the last time I saw you, you were more beefy. Did something transpire that something happened? Or were you on a journey or is this from
No,
sickness?
no, I ain't got no sicknesses. Cause if you shooting
Mm,
slugs, I ain't got no sicknesses. Yeah, I'm a
okay.
healthy guy. I'm just back in Texas, where I'm moving around a lot.
Oh,
Uh,
you're still in Texas?
yeah, I ain't went nowhere till niggas respect me, and then I gotta be at a slimmer weight just in case I gotta fight. You know.
Oh
You
God.
look good though. You look good. I must
Yeah,
respectfully say
yeah,
that.
nah, man.
Yeah.
When it come to combat, you can't be heavy. When I'm in Florida, I'm getting fat like a big cat, minding my business, getting to it. Living my best life. So shit,
You're right.
that don't require you looking all aggressive. I gotta be aggressive. I gotta feel aggressive. I gotta, you know what I'm saying. So at a slimmer weight, I done lost 10 pounds. In June, I was doing fruits and vegetables for the every week from Monday through Thursday, and then Friday I'd eat, turkey and fish, and shrimp, lobster, crab, all that other shit to use, and then Saturday
Okay.
fast, and then Sunday I do some juicing. So I did that for my birthday month, June, and nah,
Oh,
this is a healthy man you looking at. This ain't being sick. Hmm
Right. And there's people in the chat
respect.
that's saying that they were also concerned about you. And they were saying, yes, she was really concerned about you, dude. I was. And
Hey,
some people knew because I talked to them behind the scenes. So they knew a little bit more than others. But you
what's
still It's in my prayers. You already know.
And I
You
appreciate
already
it,
know.
man. You know, it's good people all over the world pray. You one of them, so appreciate it. I ain't, minding my
Yeah.
business.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh
That's what's
wow.
up. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
Respect
I'm
to
gonna be
you.
like,
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
fanning out almost right
Look,
now.
look at
And,
Krista.
That's crazy.
Calm down, Krista. Calm down.
I don't get sick like that, man. The only injury I done had was this last year is my Achilles, and that was about it. And that was like a heat stroke. There wasn't no stroke, but I had been standing on business since I got home. So
Yeah, that's
uh,
what somebody had later
Yeah,
told
that's
me
what
because I
I
only
heard
had
too
seen like
about
the
the heat
picture,
stroke.
yeah,
and then
it's
they told me they said it was just a heat stroke, but I didn't know at first, and I didn't know to ask any other questions, and
yeah. I
I just
wasn't
was like, okay,
hydrating. I wasn't hydrating. I was trying to fight because niggas talking too much. But shit, now
okay.
since everybody's scared and niggas ain't saying what they saying because they know I'm here, I'm not finna keep bullying these niggas. I'm finna chill.
Yeah, because we had got together because I was like, he's not home. I said maybe he need to go back to Florida, and we had got together, and I was like, well, just send the money to him because I don't know if it's gonna be received from me. Yeah, I didn't know what was going on. I didn't even know that you were in Texas and stuff.
Did you
Yeah, that
relocate there?
Texas heat is different from
I
Florida,
didn't,
huh?
I didn't relocate. I got a lot of family here. I'm just home because
No,
people.
what I mean is, are you out of Florida and no, you're back
No,
in
I just
Texas?
said I'm not. I still have a house in Florida. I ain't
Oh,
that
okay,
nowhere.
splendid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he got a
ain't
big,
nothing changed.
beautiful home in Florida.
There ain't nothing
Okay.
changed. The only thing that's done changed is me being in these niggas' face. That's it. Yeah. I bet they won't come outside when I go, and they don't ever go outside when I go outside. So shit, I'm not finna bully them because scary people they like setting people up.
Oh.
There, so
So Florida heat is more humid
yeah,
than
so it's,
Texas?
it's a lot more moisture in the air and it rains more. So here in
Okay.
Texas, this heat it'll draw out your oxygen.
It's like more dry, correct?
Yeah, it's way dry.
It's almost
Oh.
Because
like the Caribbeans and things like that.
yeah,
It's
this
more
shit this
dry.
shit here is so dry, and whatever they put in the air over here, it'll dry you out, and if you don't hydrate, you gonna be in trouble.
Wow, I never knew that.
Yeah, fuck Texas.
Because it's just cold here.
Yeah.
Like
So
right now, it's so cold here. I got a throw over me, and I got my fans and stuff off because it's chilly.
yeah,
Yeah.
I like I say, I had to lose weight here because it's totally different. You know what I'm saying? Just
Okay.
so being out, cutting lawns and painting and doing all that shit. You know what I mean? That's slimming me down too. But
You still busy doing all of that?
that's what I do. I'm a
You
man.
supposed to just have your feet kicked up.
Well, there is
Just
right now.
Kristen's fanning out right now. You fan, stop it. Just
I mean,
Krista.
the only way I can have my feet kicked up is if I'm making what I was making before they started taking my channels. I was making 2,500 on this app, but
Okay.
people just start hating. But shit, I mean, you want to
Yeah.
to the because my feet are up right now, just
Yeah,
because
you look relaxed. You look really relaxed.
yeah.
Mm.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm saving up for a vehicle right now. I need a truck so I can go out
Oh,
and get more work.
okay.
But
Well,
yeah,
you're a working guy. Are you
yeah,
doing videos about like working like you was doing at home?
yeah. I show people me
So we can
paint.
go and work watching?
But then you can't show everybody's house and stuff like that. So
Oh, okay. Yeah.
can't do that.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Yeah. So I done cut a lot of people's yards and shit, but I can't show everything.
Wow.
But
Oh
yeah.
my God. I never thought we would talk again. You know that?
Why you feel like that?
Because the way we were yelling at each other.
I never yelled at you. Um, you just, I mean, it is what it is. I didn't.
I'm too emotional.
Yeah, you forgot who you were, and you forgot and you thought I was whatever you thought I was, so you thought that you can
Oh
change it because
God.
you were.
Don't even remind me.
No, you just reminded me you couldn't help it, so I'm gonna remind you. You felt like you got around certain people and you felt like you can talk a certain way. That's how it goes. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
I'm trying to elevate you, motivate you, and you feel like, well, since you back with these people, you can talk to Pharaoh any kind of way. But hey, shit happens. It ain't my, you know, I forgive people before I even meet people because I know people, they're
me
not as
too.
strong as me. You know what I'm saying? They're
No,
not as
I'm not.
wise as me. You know what I mean?
I'm a crybaby. Hey, Room Shaker. But I
Yeah,
am so glad that you came over and embraced my panel with your presence. I mean, wow, this means a lot to me. It does. I'm glad we were able to talk.
yeah, reconciliation is cool. I ain't tripping. But you checked on me, so I just popped in. That's all.
Well,
Appreciate it.
thank you.
I'm gone.
Okay. Bye bye.
Just Chris is moister than an oyster right now. So
What?
we get
No,
to
no.
break.
I was just glad to like I don't like to fight with people.
I'm just
I don't like
teasing.
stuff like that. Like
No, he
I
looks
don't.
good though. He looks healthy.
He
He
looks
looks
great. He really
rejuvenated.
does.
And
He
I see you
does.
found the notes, and there's no worries. Yeah, I know, just Crystal.
And then I was just happy that I was because when I was
Mm,
praying for him and me and my you know when I had mentioned it, I didn't do it to be malicious or try to get clout on his name and all of this other stuff that other person was trying to constantly put stuff in between us. It wasn't for anything like that. I was genuinely concerned, like when I heard about it. I didn't care that me and him I yelled at him, according to him. We had our differences. That I didn't care about that. It was just let's pray
So
for him. That's all.
let me. I see that you're like hot in your pants for fellas, right?
What? Wait, you Ben's tidal wave need you to do a lie. Glad things are better with you both. Yes, Lisa. Right.
Yeah, isn't that
Me
a blessing?
too. It
Respect, yeah.
is.
But
That's
I always have
that was my
questions, right?
buddy. I like him. He was
Yeah.
and he already know how I feel about everybody don't get it. Everybody don't understand about like everybody don't connect with certain things. And so I don't expect everybody to. And when I talk about that Gemini spirit, not that I try to put that burden of because my dad was a Gemini and my brothers that passed away were Geminis and how they were about me and how close I felt to them. But just the way he is, he's so much like them. Because they're all Geminis and the way that they do things, and it was like from the gate, I was like, oh my God, I really feel that energy that, I feel close to. It makes me feel close. It just made me feel close. And then, when I talked with him personally, it was just really nice. And I was just like, wow. And
All
he just
right,
became
so
really cool with me.
I'm the person with many questions, right?
I know. She getting me, y'all.
So, no, seriously. So, like, what makes you hot in your pants for these fellows on YouTube?
What? It is nothing about being hot in no pants.
No, I'm saying you
Oh
had
my
this
God.
because this fella that just was up, this lovely fellow that was up, and the other fella, they're two different personalities, like the energy is different. However, you did have a a hankering for them, correct?
Tidal
Oh no.
wave.
All right. That, do you
You
want me to drop? No.
you are, oh my
This is why I
God.
don't hit your panel, right? Because I have questions. I'm sorry. Respect.
And
You
I'm sure
don't
you
have
got
to
some
answer.
cheerleaders down there like, yeah, talk about it.
Nah, nobody knows me. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Because the way this fella came up, it was like you was moister than an oyster, yeah? Like you were
Well,
just
Duke
like,
is sexy. He's always been a very, very like handsome, very, very attractive guy
right,
to
he's
me.
a rugged fella,
He's
right?
very,
He's a rugged fella, right?
yeah,
He's a
he's
good
very,
looking fella. I
very,
won't take that away from him, right? He's a
no,
nice
nobody
looking
can
fella.
take that from him. He's very
However, I want to know because he and that other fella is nothing alike. So what is it? You just what is it?
Duke. Duke is like, oh my.
Yeah, what is it? I know I need to know. Like I have questions, Miss Krista.
What?
What is the difference between the two? Or is it just that they're males, right? Come on,
Oh my
let's go.
goodness. I wasn't even, well, I
Yeah,
mean, we're
come on.
all YouTube friends on here. Okay.
Okay. Hmm.
Nothing has been taken off the app. I've never met either guy. Um, Lemon is just funny. He's like funny, and we had our little thing here on YouTube and stuff going back and forth. Um, oh, hold on one second. Duke,
So what you saying?
who, me?
Yeah,
First, first what?
I'm just listening. It's like you
What I
finna
was talking?
go into a
Huh?
state of bliss or something. Like you finna like what you saying?
What do you mean I'm going into a state of what? Okay, am I being too goofy? Then I should probably come off of here. I be happy. Hey, Unique. All
Did I
kings and
get you in
queens.
trouble? I'm sorry.
I don't know.
It's not her fault, sir. It's me. I always have questions, and it's not her. It's me. So blame me.
Oh God.
I ain't saying nothing bad. I'm just sitting here listening. I,
Well,
Am
didn't
I
since
come
he's
acting
up,
too
just
I didn't come
giddy?
up
listening,
here. I didn't come up here thinking nothing bad or saying nothing bad. I'm just listening. I'm like, so what is you saying?
yeah, respect. So
So
just
she was
listen.
asking me questions about.
Yeah,
She was
No,
like,
but I'm
you know,
listening to the responses. I'm listening to the words. He's handsome. He's better than the other guy, and I'm just listening. So I'm saying, so what is you saying? Yeah.
I just said that you are a handsome guy. You are. That's not like the first time you heard that.
No, I know. So that's why I say, so what is you saying? I guess you don't understand when someone says, so what is you saying?
so basically, Miss Krista, I asked you what is the difference between these two fellas, right? Because they're quite different. And
Hmm.
so I'm sure he's listening for the response.
Well, see, because I don't compare them. They're both like YouTube guys. I mean, guys that I've met here on YouTube. I haven't had the pleasure of meeting either one of them, like face to face, you know? So they're just cool ass people that I didn't met here on YouTube. But I don't compare them. Like they're two different people. I don't know if
Respect.
that answers your question.
Well, I will say this. Duke, Mr. Farrow strikes me as a rugged fella, right? Yes?
Yeah.
That
Mm-hmm.
has been in fisticuffs with people, right?
Yes. Yes.
Say,
That is
yeah.
and respectfully, sir, that is about that life.
Mm.
And then on the other hand, you have a different fella. So I for
Oh, she got
me,
a dude right now.
I can't speak for she, sir. She has to say that herself.
You got a man right now, a YouTube guy.
I don't have a YouTube guy. No. Mm-mm. No.
So what you saying?
Hold on, real quick, Mr. Duke. May I ask you a question, sir? Respectfully.
Sure.
Are you asking that question to she because you're inquiring about her availability?
Let's ask the chat. Does the chat know what? Does the chat know what I'm saying, or is it she acting shy and then her friend is acting oblivious? Let's ask the chat.
Dude, first of all, I am a lady and you're a guy. I wasn't expecting that you would come over here. I still need a moment to really comprehend that you really came over here. I I don't know. I wasn't expecting. I'm
To be
still in
honest,
la
just
la
Krista,
land.
you're like
Huh?
smiling, like you sound like a schoolgirl right now. I can't lie. Like
Okay. I
it's so
probably should
cute.
go on mute. Ah, okay. Wow. I'm
No, it's
trying. I'm
cute.
trying
It's
hypnotic
cute.
touch. I'm trying. Your
It's
tidal
cute.
wave is digging into a
Cause I always
sword.
have
Like
questions. I'm sorry.
she is really putting me on the spot here. Like, and she know, like, come on now.
This is why I don't hit
You
panels
a
because I
lady,
have
I'm a lady,
questions.
an attractive guy come along and I mean, come on, I'm still trying to get myself together here.
He's gonna get you right together.
I need a moment to just I
That's
need a moment to get by myself and like re re-look at this video by myself. Like, oh God, Jesus. Okay, because we don't want to make him feel uncomfortable. I don't want to make him feel uncomfortable. Let me gather myself. Okay, I'm back.
You see that photo he has up?
Yes.
He does not feel uncomfortable at all. He's cheesing at you because he knows.
Cause do stuff like that.
Mr. Duke Farrell,
yes. 1 second. I can hear you. You can ask your question. I'm doing something, but go ahead.
you see that photo you have up just now, yes?
Say
That's
what?
what that photo you have your avatar. How you're smiling right there. It's for just Krista, right? Because she knows you're that
By the
laughter.
way, are you done with your 21 questions now? Are you done?
I'm going on mute, ma'am.
Why are you going on mute? Then this is the end of the video then. I mean
Oh
the end
yeah,
of the
yeah, ending it. All right. I think I've done enough damage.
I think you have. You are terrible.
All right, pardon me. I haven't talked to you in a bit, right?
I know, I know. I've
Yeah.
been on and off, and then, like I said, we would meet up over at Ben's all the time and stuff. So,
I'm so
and then,
tickled. Hopefully you and
have I been that bad? I cannot wait to go back and listen to my own video. Like, girl, what was you doing?
So
If you
what?
don't learn how
So
to
it's
get
so it's a lot going on right now.
what took,
Why you say my name like that?
it wasn't much going on till you
how
hit
did
the
I say
panel,
your
sir,
name? How
because
did I say your
her whole
name?
demeanor changed.
You said it with so much reverence and respect and allure.
I
I'm gonna
always
leave
call
you
you
guys.
Duke.
I'm gonna leave you guys. Many blessings to you guys. You guys go ahead and talk, yes?
You
Nah,
just
you
start a fire and you just walk away. You're not gonna even see
nah
what it
you
might be
you
burning.
you putting some extras on it, and you know what I'm saying? I'm like, wow,
I
it's
always
really
call your
over there.
name like that.
Nah, he done he done he done said some things. I mean, well, you do when you feeling yourself. You know what I'm saying? You feeling the vibes. You did, and so it's like, wow, I kind of miss that kind of. That's pretty good.
Of course I missed you. Of course. I mean, I'm not ashamed to say that. Of course I miss you.
Wow,
Of course.
niggas smiling and shit.
I'm not supposed to.
Nah, I ain't say you ain't supposed to. I'm just saying niggas are smiling. Look at them pictures, y'all niggas up there smiling and shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit, just that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to show your teeth. Smile a little bit. A
Yeah,
lot
that's
of
why I
people
go to
ain't
the
got teeth.
dentist.
Yeah, a lot of people
Oh
ain't got teeth to
God.
smile. Yeah.
And they still smile. Hey, Mr. Q.
Mm-hmm.
Greetings, greetings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, I'm just chilling, man. You did. Just, hmm
chilling. That's good.
Yeah, I was just surfing the web, and I was like, "Oh, I ain't seen her in a minute. Let me just pop in." You dig what I'm saying? And
What a
make
great pop in. I enjoyed it. Thank you for
wow,
popping in.
wow. So what'd you enjoy about it? Like, what is it?
It's your presence.
Damn,
It's your presence. Hmm. Thank you.
shit. We might have to, hold on.
Tidal wave. You are something. Mm, mm, mm. Okay. Well, y'all. Listen, I am out of here. Bye, y'all. Bye.